Monday morning, on the official visit to Korea, Vietnamese Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the Vietnam-Korea Business Forum. Along his side is Korean Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy, An Do-geun.
Speaking at the forum, Korean Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy An Do-geun stated that the relationship between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea has become closer than ever. Relations between the two countries have been going on for 32 years. The minister emphasized that the two countries need to expand trade turnover to 150 billion US dollar by 2030 and reach 100 billion US dollar by 2025. So he hoped the scope of trade cooperation between the two countries will be expanded. In response, Vietnamese Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính pledged that Korean businesses coming to Vietnam to run business will always be guaranteed political stability, safety, and create a favorable, equitable, healthy, and fair investment and business environment with partners. He also urged South Korea to increase technology transfer to help Vietnam participate deeper in the global supply chain and in governance.
Vietnam attracted nearly 15.2 billion US dollar in foreign direct investment in the first 6 months of this year, a year-on-year increase of 13.1%, according to the General Statistics Office.
Foreign investor registered in the first 6 months of 2024 in Vietnam reached 9.5 billion US dollar in more than 1,500 new projects, up 47% in capital and 19% in the project number as compared to the same time last year. Meanwhile, nearly 600 projects had their capital adjusted up with a total amount of 3.95 billion US dollar, up 35% year-on-year respectively. Registering more than 5.5 billion US dollar in Vietnam, Singapore is the largest investor among 84 countries and territories, followed by Hong Kong of China, South Korea, and China. The investor funneled their capital into 48 cities and provinces across Vietnam, with Bắc Ninh leading in FDI attraction with nearly 2.6 billion US dollar. In the second and the third places were Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu and Quảng Ninh.
Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi has been listed as emerging the Asia-Pacific region in the first inclusive city Barometer recently released by Cushman & Wakefield, a leading global real estate service firm.
According to Cushman & Wakefield, a leading global real estate service firm, Hanoi stands out with its favorable levels of gender equality, comparatively affordable housing, and lower levels of transport costs. Meanwhile, Ho Chi Minh City top 3 drivers include high levels of population density, high levels of healthcare access, and affordable residential renting. The Inclusive City Barometer evaluates the inclusiveness based on nearly 9,000 data points, 110 metrics across 4 dimensions and 12 subdimensions.
Vietnam launches the first AR cancer screening center in Southeast Asia. Lotus Ponds wow visitor in Ninh Bình. Monday morning in the capital city of Hanoi, the first AI-integrated NURA high-tech screening center in Vietnam was opened. This is also the first such center in Southeast Asia.
Currently, each year in Vietnam, about 120,000 people die from cancer. About 200,000 people die from cardiovascular disease. Therefore, application of AI technology will help improve diagnosis accuracy, support doctors in detecting 10 types of cancer and 22 common lifestyle disease, and the screening process will take place quickly. However, the habit of regular health checkup among Vietnamese people is relatively rare. The number of people with this habit account for only 3.5% of the population, so diseases, especially cancer, are often detected late. 73% of cancer patients in Vietnam often die within the first 5 years.
Lotus is named the national flower of Vietnam. The unique shape and the way it grows always wow the most demanding tourists. And to say where the lotus in Vietnam is most beautiful, we can mention the Asian's capital of Vietnam, Ninh Bình.
In the mind of Vietnamese people, the lotus flower is a symbol of purity and innocence, symbolizing the spirit and identity of the Vietnamese. Currently, Ninh Bình province is famous for its fragrant lotus pond on summer day, creating a beautiful landscape, attracting a large number of people and tourists to visit and experience.
I feel lucky to come during this beautiful lotus season. If I have the opportunity, I will take my friends to Ninh Bình to travel to this lotus pond.
Afternoon is a time when lotus flowers are at their most beautiful color. The lotus flowers are blooming and showing off their colors under the sun. The blooming cycle of lotus flowers is about 3 days.
Until now we are in 2 or 3 places, and we came yesterday to Ninh Bình, and it's so beautiful to see all this lotus and to have experienced this beautiful country.
Coming to the lotus pond in Ninh Bình, visitors can also try the experience of picking lotus on boat and enjoy lotus cuisine. In addition, the province has a number of products made from lotus that have been recognized by OCOP standard, so the tourists could have more choices of souvenir products related to the national flower of Vietnam.